Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mazzy. If you have not met me before, if you have, welcome back. Today I'm doing a set up TPN with me video. I run TPN for 12 hours every night. I'm not a medical professional. I'm setting it up the way my doctor told me to set it up and the way I was taught by my home care nurses. So please do not use this as a reference video. This is just content for my channel, just to give a little bit more insight on something that I do literally every single day of my life. Actually, my mom tends to do it right now more than I do, just because of medical burnout and all that jazz, but I can't make a video out of it if she's doing it, so here we go. So I think this is the best angle I can get it at. I will explain what I'm doing as I do it, and here we go. I already washed my hands, but I also have hand sanitizer right here. She will be used frequently, and I think for the most part you're just gonna see my hands. So I'm gonna do plenty of alcohol swabs and hand sanitizer through the whole process. So we'll just get started. So first we do have to pull two, these are the vitamins that go in the TPN. It's labeled like vial 1, vial 2. It's literally just vitamins. And like that's what tends to turn the TPN a different color, because I take 5 mLs from one vial and 5 mLs from the other. Cumulatively, it's 10 mLs. And then we inject that into the TPN, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So first we have to do our swabs. We have our syringe already ready to go. I pull back 5, and then we do a puncture and inject the air, and then it automatically just comes back out because it's compensating for the air that just got pushed into it. There's our 5 mLs of that one, and that goes in the trash now. And then we pull back to the 10 and do the same thing. Inject the air and then let it pull back out on its own. Okay, and then I'm going to hold this over here just for a moment. We do a swab on, there's 3 different ports right here. This is how they fill the bag of TPN at the pharmacy. This is the one that the spike will go through. When I spike the bag, that's the piece that will go through. And then this port is how I inject the vitamins into the bag. I'm not on any antacids through my TPN at the moment, but I'm trying to get that coordinated. So we shove it in the hole. It usually does go to meet the face of the port, and then inject. And you can see it filling up this way or flowing that way. And then we do kind of shake the bag a little bit. We massage it, we don't shake it, just to kind of help it distribute a little bit more even. And then we're kind of done with that part of things. We do a round of tubing, and that's pretty easy. So I'm going to open it up so I already have access to it, re-sanitize, and then I auto-prime, or I don't use my pump to prime this tubing because it takes forever. It actually flows well if I use gravity. So once it has a cap on it, once I take the cap off, it is sterile. If it touches anything other than the hole that this will spike through, I have to get a new one. So this will go into the hole right there. You have to do like a twist and push to get it all the way in, and then as you can see, it's already starting to flow through the line, and it will gravity flow until it gets to the top. And I can actually make it move a little bit quicker just by like squeezing the bag. And it's coming up, you can see. Bam. And then I stop it there. I don't want it to start flowing. So now that I'm done with like actually setting up the bag, I'm going to attach myself. I don't use one particular lumen. These are lumens, like the actual number of ports that come out of the line. Those are the lumens. So I have two lumens, purple and red. I do not use one color for like TPN and the other color for fluids. I use them interchangeably for everything. And like these blue caps have like an alcohol swab on the inside, and it literally sits in alcohol all day. And then I have really hard time doing it, but it's best if you clamp your lines all the way up here so that blood doesn't backflow, because that happens a lot for me. And that has not caused line issues before, but there's potential for it too, so I'm trying to be a little bit more diligent about doing that one. Just because I have had a few hiccups with lines, and usually the hiccups come after I've had the line for 6-7 months, so it's like warranted. PICC lines are really only supposed to last 3 to 6 months to begin with. If you get it to last longer, it's like hallelujah. So first we're going to do TPN hookup. Tonight I'm going to use my purple lumen for TPN, and then we will use the red lumen for medication when we get to that part. I've not gone that far yet. I will be using 1, 2, 3 salines, 1 heparin, and then we have plenty of alcohol swabs to pull from as well. So first we will do a line swab, which is not as dire as soon as it comes out of the blue cap, because like I said, it is sitting in disinfecting alcohol swab type sitch all day, or like whenever there's a blue cap on it, it is sitting in alcohol, which is a great thing for a line. Helps keep the sepsis away. I've only had sepsis, I think I've had actually sepsis twice, maybe 3 times, but only one time that I actually remember. It was brutal. I'd love to like never experience that in my life ever again, if at all possible. That's always the goal. And it was not in my PICC line when I did get sepsis anyway, so flushing the line just to make sure that it's clear before I connect to TPN. TPN is a very thick, I mean, relatively, it's thicker than IV fluids. Just like, I'll just say it that way. Like, it's a thick, and it's sugary. Like, the main ingredient in TPN tends to be dextrose. So it can make your line clog, and that's a lot of the issues I have when I do need a line change. It's because I've just used TPN, and it starts to adhere to the inside walls of the PICC line, and it just occludes it. That's why I had to get my most recent line changed. And there's nothing I can even do about that, because it's just part of the infusion. So it's on. It asks if I want to repeat the last infusion. It's too bright to show on the video. It just looks like a blank screen. It shows my settings right now. That's the image I'm on. So I click OK to like clear and confirm that those are the correct settings that I want. And then you still can't really see. I don't know. It says start, so I'm going to click start. I'm going to say do not prime because I already primed the tubing, and it is now running. You can barely see it, but yeah. It's currently running. Lines are unlocked, and TPN is in business. Thank you for watching. If you did make it this far, I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions regarding TPN or why I'm on TPN because my digestive tract does not work and she does not absorb nutrition. But if you have any additional questions, just feel free to ask them. I'm more than happy to answer most questions as long as they're posed nicely. So don't forget to like and subscribe.